Welcome to another episode of Timmy in Shandalar, and let's get this party started. Oh man, the sound's up way too high. Tim the Blue. So what I've done, I did a little bit of tinkering off camera. I'm sorry, but I felt like the decks, weren't the way I wanted them to. So I thought, okay, let's see if I can build a proper stasis deck. The answer, this is the stasis deck, by the way. The answer is not yet. What I'm missing is Ivory Towers, I think. Also Howling Mines. So I need more Howling Mines. I need more Ivory Towers. But the good news is I've got 4 Stasis, so that's pretty good. But I think I've got 0 Ivory Towers. Let me check. Yeah, I've got an Ivory Cup, but not an Ivory Tower. And then I've also made a second deck. Again, 40-card deck. So this is one with Segovian Leviathan, the Sea Serpents, Phantasmal Terrains. I think I started this last week, right? But now I did a little bit of more tinkering, trying to make the deck not good, but a little bit better, right? So the whole idea of this deck is just to cast really big Leviathans and also Merfolk. So it's like a sea creature deck. And then we've got Phantasmal Terrains to give my opponent islands so I can, actually attack them. I mean, this is a weak deck, I know. But it's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. And then, of course, we've got, just a 60-card mono blue deck, which I'm trying to, to make the best deck, the number 1 deck, right? And I want to go for 60 cards because it just feels right to me. And I've got more slots and more options. I added the Mana Vaults. I'm playing with 2 Mana Vaults now. I'm like, okay, I'm playing with a lot of high casting cost spells and creatures. So I think that's going to be good. I don't know, I'm just testing around. And what I actually want to do now is picking deck 2 here. So that's the deck with the Sea Serpents and stuff. And just going to wander around a little bit and see if it works. Ooh, we've got an Erosion. We got to get the Erosion. Buy 10 food for 20 gold. Sure. Let's leave the village. Okay, we're going to battle the Enchantress. Duel the Enchantress. I mean, that should be fine, right? Enchantress is not the best deck in the world, so I should be able to beat that with this, with these cards. Okay, so Phantasmal Terrain, Island, Boomerang, Merfolk of the Pearl Trident, Tortoise, and Control Magic. So I'm pretty happy with this hand, because I can go Merfolk turn 1, Giant Tortoise turn 2. So that should be pretty good. There's a forest. Oh, an Ivory Tower. Really? I want an Ivory Tower. Maybe I can get an Ivory Tower after this match. Okay, so now I've got an option. I can go for Giant Tortoise, Boomerang, or Phantasmal Terrain. Boomerang is not going to do much. Just going to give the Enchantress more life unless I Boomerang the tower. I think I'm going to go Phantasmal Terrain. Because Giant Tortoise, yes, it's a good card, but it's only 1 power, so I think I'm going to go for Forest, make it into an island. There we go. And now you've got an island. I love that. And let's attack here with the Merfolk. I mean, the tower is a bit annoying here, but... Ooh, let's continue attacking the mana base. And now we can cast a Tortoise. We can keep attacking for 1. Which doesn't do much because of the tower, but still, Oh, there's a forest. Okay, there's a Llanowar Elves. Okay. I am going to offer to trade. Let's see. Okay, trade accepted. I'm going to pass. I mean, I could Boomerang the forest. I don't think it's going to do much. We've got Control Magic in hand. Okay, there's a Time Walk. I'm just going to attack here. I'm going to play Time Walk. At least I get an extra draw step, extra combat step. Okay, there's another island. Not really what we're looking for, but It is what it is. I mean, I need a lot of islands, right? I'm playing with all those sea monsters. It would be really sweet to draw like a Segovian Leviathan, for example. I think I need to get more Leviathans and more Lord of Atlantises for this deck to really work. Oh, there's a Leviathan. Oh man, 9 mana to cast. I've got 5. Look at the life total, by the way, of the Enchantress. She's going up because of the tower, so... yeah, this is not going very well. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, she's discarding, that's something. The problem is the tower. I don't want to boomerang the tower though, because it's not going to solve anything. It's just going to mean that she's not going to take life for 1 turn. This is kind of an awkward situation where you go, okay, you were kind of on the land denial, land removal plan because of the terrain and the early strip mine. But you actually have control magic. So you want her to be able to cast stuff because then you can steal it. You know, you want her to be able to play the big creatures. Let's have another look at our Leviathan friend that we have here. So Leviathan 10/10 Trampler. Leviathan comes into play tapped and does not untap during your untap phase. And let's get the whole expanded text box. Leviathan cannot attack this turn unless you sacrifice 2 islands. And you also got to sacrifice 2 islands to untap the Leviathan. Oh my god. Okay, so you're 4 islands down before you can slam. Okay, there's the Coral Helm. It's not going to do much. Shall I give her another island? I'm not sure if I want to at this point because I wanted to start casting stuff so I can steal it. I think I'm not going to do a Phantasmal Terrain. I need my Sea Serpent, really. I mean, every island brings me closer to the Leviathan. And I need a Leviathan at this point because she's on 25, which is insane. I recently saw somebody play a Leviathan Eureka deck, which was really cool. And then with Sword of the Ages, that was like super sweet. Okay, so this is a creature I can steal. That helps. Maybe I should have waited a turn because I'm sure she's going to put like stuff on there, like Aspect of Wolf, other enchantments. Oh man, she's on 28. That's crazy. So I can't say that I'm super excited about my deck. I mean, it could be a lot worse. That's for sure. I mean, Control Magic is good. We knew that already. But the deck's not really doing what we want it to do, right? I mean, we want to use Island Walk to our advantage. But I guess I need, you know, more Lord of Atlantises, more Segovian Leviathan, stuff like that. I think my Stasis deck actually is pretty close to completion. I've got 3 Vices, 4 Stasis, 1 Howling Mine, so just need a little bit more ingredients and I can start testing it out. Thickened Basilisk, okay. Ooh, another island. Am I getting closer to Leviathan? So much mana, 9 mana. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've got 8. I've got 8. Very close. Let's attack with these guys. It's so funny, the cockatrice, when you read about it, like it's a mythical animal, it's actually quite big. But when you look at it here, it's like this little thing walking on a parking lot, right? That's what I always thought when I saw this picture. But could be me. But there's nothing in the art to show its grandeur. You know what I mean? To show how big it is compared to other things. Oh, Allure. Oh, that's the classic. That is the classic. Luckily, I've got Boomerang. Oh, this is so... I love what the computer's doing, by the way. Using instant energy to force me to untap my cockatrice, forcing me to block it, that way killing the cockatrice. I think that's really cool. That's what I love about Shandalar. Like sometimes a computer does just really cool plays. You're like, what? Again, trading. Keeps trading the Llanowar Elf for the Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. I don't think I would do that. Then again, I mean, she's got enough lands, I guess. Although, not that many. 6 lands? No, 5. It's not that many. Okay, Enchantress, what are you going to do? I'm going to counter this away. I need one more land, right? And I can cast Leviathan. That is the dream. Yay! Whoa, there was Leviathan. Okay, let's just first attack. And then don't forget to play Island Leviathan. Okay, Island Leviathan. Oh, it's on the board, baby. Oh, 10-10. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. And of course, I'm going to untap it and attack. I guess I need my Yandor Saddlebags in here. If I can get more Leviathans, though. Is she Rika in this game? I don't think so. Uh-oh, the computer's thinking. Okay, there's the Enchantress. Library of Lang. Let's untap this dude. Yay! Untapped. Oh, and a Sea Serpent. The life I lead. Select islands to sacrifice. Oh, wait, if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, man, I should have done this. Should have played my Sea Serpent before. Oh, God. I forgot that you also have to sack if you want to attack. Let's give my opponent some more islands. Why not? So the thing is with this game, because of course I knew it, but I mean, if you misclick, I couldn't cancel, right? I was in the process of sacking the islands. I couldn't do anything. But look how quickly it goes to my islands, by the way. I only have 5 left, and I got to sack 4 to start attacking with the Leviathan again. I mean, it's going to get the job done, I think. She's on 6, but still. And I think that was also the idea, of course, of the people, you know, of the development team when they made Leviathan. It's like, yeah, but listen, 2 swings and your opponent's dead. So you can ask this big sacrifice. It doesn't matter. Right now, of course, I got to sack the islands. You know what? Let's just attack with the Leviathan. I want this to be a Leviathan win. Hey, there we go. Take the dungeon clue, people. East of Outdoors Sanctum, Dungeon of Grass Keep. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're back into a village. Before I continue, first, of course, a message from the sponsor of Season 3, 3-for-1 Trading. 3-for-1 Trading is one of Europe's leading Magic the Gathering retailers. Their online shop has a fantastic selection of high-end Magic cards, especially for vintage, legacy, and yes, old school Magic players. They now exclusively offer my community free, fully insured and fast worldwide shipping on all their high-end singles, full sets, and out-of-print sealed products. They upload new cards every Wednesday and have weekly sale offers and reductions waiting just for you. Use my code TIMMY to get free worldwide shipping on your first order over $500 or euros. Have fun ordering those cards, and thank you 3-for-1 Trading for sponsoring this video. Okay, we are back. Let's see what they're selling. A Dingus Egg. I think Brassman could be useful. Dingus Egg, not really. Buy 10 food for 15 gold. Okay, begin a quest. Take this message west. A mana link. Okay, so I will take this. Keeper of Andos Sanctum. Let's have a look. Oh, that's over there. Okay, I could. It's very close to the White Castle, but I can roll with it. I also want to try out this deck, of course. 60 cards. I made a few changes, so I want to see how that works. Leave the village. Uh-oh, what am I? Oh, I found 5. No, 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 not the summoner. I don't mind playing these games, but I want to play again. I want to play for ante where I can actually win something. Oh, these are so annoying. Whatever. I can't even pay them off. I have to play. Okay, let's see. In my opener, 3 islands, unsummoned clay statue, Tim, and a gem to tome. You know what? For me, that's good enough. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. You know, I'm not complaining. Lands and spells, baby. Lands and spells. Let's drop an island. Pass the turn. Haha. Could use another mana link. I want to just start with 20 life. It just feels right, you know, to start with 20 life. There's a forest. So next turn I could go Prodigal Sorcerer, hopefully find an island, and then start casting those clay statues that I've got in hand. That would be quite nice. So I guess for me the start so far is pretty positive because there's no pressure on the board and my deck's quite slow, right? So that's what I like. I think reading the flavor text of Mamoti Gin, I think the Mamoti Gin would do quite well in Las Vegas, right? I mean, as dangerous in gambling, in the gambling hole, as he is in battle. So what gambling hole has Mahamoti Jins? That would be funny. Okay, now it's getting a little bit problematic, right? Because I get 7 in hand, no extra lands. So I didn't draw any more lands after the 3 islands I had in my starting hand. That is not grand, you know? Also, I was on the draw, so I've had 4 draws with no lands. That's annoying. And I just have to remember to ping. Okay, my opponent's discarding stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go for clay statue. I'm going to go for pressure. I'm going to pass. $26 life. That's going to take a while. Hopefully I can start hitting with the statue next turn. I'm not even going to win anything. It's so annoying. Oh, forgetting to ping. Ah, stupid. It's funny how that works. The moment you press enter, you realize you're forgetting something. Let's go statue. Let's pass. Are you going to do anything? There we go. You're not going to do anything? Sure, Summoner. I'm just going to ping you. Wow, she's really stuck on lands. Let's attack for 6. Let's go Time Element. Time Element's got to be brutal, actually, because I can start sending back land, so she's kind of stuck on the same land amount. Time Elemental is one of those cards that's pretty underestimated. You know, the problem, of course, with Time Elementals, it's super slow. You need to invest 4 mana, but you can really put your opponent in a very difficult position when you have like an active Time Elemental. Rajan Spirit. Okay. Okay, sure. Let's attack first. I could go. I'm gonna control magic. Let's steal the spirit. Why not? I was thinking about maybe using time elemental, you know, on her planes, but I'm like, yeah, I could unsummon and stuff. I could just steal things. I've got another control magic. I actually don't mind if she's gonna start playing out bigger creatures, because I could steal them anyway. And if she plays a force, I can send it back with the time elemental, which is also fine. So a channel. Am I gonna die? Question mark. She gonna play a huge hurricane maybe? But then she's gonna die because I'm on a higher life total. I wonder what she's gonna do. Oh, Colossus of Sardia! I love this. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it. Who doesn't want to have a Colossus? I want to have a Colossus. Yay, give me the Colossus. That's awesome. I could have just attacked with the Rajan Spirit, actually. She's on 3. Anyway, but that was a cool play. I like that. No. Oh, not again! I just defeated the summoner. Another summoner. God, really? Oh. And I was going very slow. Am I in 0 food again? I got a good hand though. I can't complain. Island, Ancestral Recall, Gem de Tome, Ghost Ship, Mahamoti. I could go Ancestral here. Why not? Island, play Yandor, pass. Only downside here is that I don't have counter magic open, so I could have decided to just discard Yandor. Then again, I mean, she doesn't have a lot of lands yet, so I don't expect her to do anything. Which she didn't, so it made sense. The most important thing about this hand is that I've got enough islands, so I can just keep casting islands every turn. You know, working my way up. You know what? I'm going to go Ghost Ship. I'm going to give her an opening. I'm not all too worried about what she can do with 4 mana. Again, I got control magic if she plays something out. Yeah, so I could even steal this. I think I'd rather play Air Elemental though. Attack with the ship because it flies over the Mammoth. And then, of course, next turn, you know, she could attack and then play Giant Grove, kill the Elemental, I guess. But or she could go... Does she play Holy Strength? She could go Holy Strength. Okay, there's another Mammoth. I'm not too worried about these Mammoths. I'm just going to attack with both. Swing in. Gonna go... Shall I go Control Magic or Mammoth? I'm going to go Mammoth. Again, I know if she attacks with both and has Giant Grove, she can do pretty good at exchange, right? Because she can kill my Modi for 1 Giant Grove. But it is what it is. I feel like I've got enough resources. I can take that. Oh, Force of Nature. Oh, that's pretty good actually. That is a little problematic. So I can steal the Force. Problem, of course, is that I'll take 8. Is that a real problem? You know, I'm going to steal the Force. Because if she attacks me with the Force, it's a much bigger problem. Let's attack with 11. I mean, I'm able to take 2 hits from the Force, so I would go to 2, right? So that's okay. Disenchant. Okay. Should I counter this actually? You know what? It's fine because I'm gonna kill her next turn anyway. Yeah, you go. I could use the saddlebags, but I really want to keep counterspell open just in case. So I'd rather just take the damage because she's not going to kill me anyway this turn. There's a Rajan Spirit. Okay. Ooh, I should counter the Spirit. Oops. This is the thing, and you click too quick, and now I can no longer counter. Well, then again, Regent Spirit is summoning sickness, so no need to counter. And she has to tap for her ability, right? The Regent Spirit, yeah, so you don't have to worry. Beautiful purples. Christopher Rush uses the most gorgeous purples in the game. Check his art out, you know, you'll see his use of the color purple is it's like no other artist, in my opinion. There we go. Find a forest. Everybody wants to attack me, of course. Hey, the keeper's pleased. Buy cards. Nothing really useful. I mean, I could buy another strip line. Trade white amulets for any creatures. I don't want to get rid of my white amulets. They're too important. Let's just go up to Windless Forge. Why not? Take this message east. He will reward you with a mana link. I love mana links. Buy cards. Aladdin's Lamp. Gotta buy Aladdin's Lamp. I know it's bad, but I gotta buy it. It's so cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give my Leviathan deck another spin. That was fun to play. I gotta go to Sapphire Hold. Okay, let's go to Sapphire Hold. Newsflash. Uh-oh. Let's first go to Sapphire Hold. Oh, it's attacking Sapphire Hold as well. Okay. Well, I'm there now, so... Hey, Timmy on the stick. I'm buying so many bad cards. It's hilarious. Okay, you know what? I don't want to take a risk. I know. Maybe I'm weaker, but I just don't want to take a risk because I need to free this village. Duel the Shapeshifter. Play first. Start the duel. What do I have? Islands. 4 islands. Protocol Sorcerer type Elemental Tome. Okay. I mean, it's a slow hand, but I've got enough lands. I'm on the play, so I'm not complaining. Okay, there's an island. I'm going to go Tim. I love it. Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. As she copied my deck, which is very plausible. If she has that, I'm happy that I'm the one who plays a Tim first. That's always important when you have a Timmy mirror match, which hardly ever happens unless you're in this game. You know, you want to get your Timmy out first. There's a great article in, I believe, The Duelist, where they explain why the Rod of Ruin is better than the Protocol Sorcerer. And one of the reasons is that, you know, the Rod of Ruin doesn't have summoning sickness. Another reason is, which I think is quite interesting as well, that more people play with creature removal than with artifact removal. And remember, this is The Duelist, right? So we're talking 1995, I believe. Let's pass the turn. I feel like I'm in a very good position. Okay, 2/2 creature with flying. Okay, so she hasn't copied my deck because I don't play with this card. Not anymore, at least. 2/2. I can kill a 2/2 because I've got 2 Tims. It's another island. Ooh, I can even copy another Tim. I can make a little Tim factory. Let's kill the Primal Clay. Pass the turn. Unsummon. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I could go for Tone. I think I'm going to go for Time, Elemental, and Tortoise. Just play out 2 threats. And pass. Let's do some pinging, people. Get her to 19. Ancestral Recall. Okay. It's like a no-brainer. It's okay, Ancestral Recall. Sure. I'll recall. I think I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm just going to go for Suvin again on the Tim. And now I can also attack with the Tortoise. Let's go strip mine. Let's strip the factory. Attack with the Tortoise. Play the Tome. Passes a turn. I should of course play Time Elemental in my Stasis deck, by the way. I haven't put it in, I think, so I need to do that. Anyway. First things first. Pass turn. Ooh, a recall. Okay, let's first draw a card. Then it gets returned to the hand. Okay, let's ping for 3. Hey, Yandors, I love, you know, this is for me, this gets me back to the early days of the game where you would just open up a starter deck and you would try to combine cards, and Yandor Saddleback and Tim was always like, ooh, you're very clever. Now you can ping for 2. You know, that was, I just love that level of Magic. You know what I mean? Like, that's my favorite level of Magic. Shandalar is my favorite level of Magic, if I have to be honest. She's on 7. I can put her to 4, untap 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna play out my Tome. Instead, I'm going to choose to use my Saddlebacks. Yandor is, again, one of those mysterious people. You also have Yandor's ring, right? And there's just not a lot of lore about Yandor. If you know anything about Yandor, this person, I assume it's a wizard, let me know in the comments. I would love to know more about Yandor. Hey, Amnesia! Oh, that's fun to play. That's fun to play. I know, I'm a mean blue wizard. Oh, look at that hand! All those strikes! If she could have played 1 trike out, she just needed 1 more land. Wow, it's a good decision I stripped that factory. Trike is very good, by the way. I should probably put some trikes in this deck, actually. Hey, I've won. You know what? I'm going to take the cards because they're all beautiful blue cards. And I also want to have the power plants. I'm going to take the cards. Where was I going again? Oh, I just finished. That's true. I just finished. You know what? Let me first save. Let's check some stuff out, right? Like, do I need to put maybe a trike in this deck? The thing is, a trike is 6 to cast, so it's very expensive. I mean, it could play maybe 1. What could I take out? I mean, the thing is, Control Magic is so extremely good. On summons, I play because my deck's kind of slow. I could take out Amnesia. Then again, Amnesia's good. Everything in here is in here for a reason. We're at that stage in the game where everything that's in here is in here for a reason. Even the mediocre cards, like a Jenner Saddlebag, I don't want to part with that. I guess I could take out the life gain. The end, or it's the thing, what's it called again? The life gaining lucky charm. I can, the crystal rod, yeah, I can put that back in when I'm going in a dungeon or something. Crystal rod kind of looks like a rocket, doesn't it? Oh, I always thought it looked like a rocket that's going down instead of a rod of crystals pointing upwards. Looked kind of like a drill to me as a little Timmy. Okay. You know what? We're going to continue experimenting with my Leviathan deck. Why not? Let's go here. Begin a quest. Take this message south. A blue amulet. Sure. My brother, the keeper of Nevermore Hole. Ooh, sea serpent. Yeah, sea serpent, baby. That's going to go straight into my serpent deck. Ooh, and I got a Leviathan? Why is that not in the deck? But now I need to take stuff out. I mean, the tortoise is good, so I don't want to take that out. I need something early game, right? I cannot just play big, stupid dudes. I would love to, play only big, stupid dudes, but I'll probably get killed. I think I'm going to change to boomerangs with unsummons. I think that's better. Okay. Speak to the wise man. Buy some food. Oh, hippie is really cheap. Oh, this, of course, wait a minute. Didn't I talk about this? You guys talked about this trick where if it's expensive food, sell, cheap food, buy. And I bought the Pearl Unicorn to sell that, right? This was weeks ago. Okay, I gotta, let me write it. So I just bought the Hypnotic Spectre for 35. 35 gold. Okay, so we're going to try to sell it somewhere. First things first, south to Nevermore Hole. Where is Nevermore Hole? Nevermore Haven. I mean, south is down, right? Nevermore Hole. Okay, you know what? We're just going to go down. It'll happen. You happen upon A, you may buy 2. Oh no! This is why you need more gold. I'm going to buy a white amulet. I'm going to buy a white amulet. I'm going to buy a white amulet. Okay. Ooh, change this. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose the time walk. Because remember, I'm with my Leviathan deck, so I'm not as confident as with my other blue deck. Okay, so Unsummon versus Carrying Ants. I got Island, Counterspell, Counterspell, Island, Island, Phantasmal Terrain. You know what? That's decent. Would have been better if I was on the play. More islands. Would have been better if it was something else than an island, but you know what I need in this deck? Dum Dum. I need Dum Dum. Dum Dum is also a fish, so that would fit the theme. I know I can keep Counter Magic open, but I just want to give him an island. There you go. Probably better play is keep Counter Magic open, but whatever. I'm not getting punished for it, so that's good news. I'm going to go Strip Mine. I'm going to go Land Denial again. And let's pass. I mean, this is not ideal, but I got full control. Uh-oh. Carrion Ants. I so need to counter this. Can you imagine if you could have resolved the Carrion Ants? I would have been toast. Because I've got lands and a counterspell. That's all I have. Okay, now I have a Time Walk. I'm going to keep that Time Walk for a rainy day. Oh, Leviathan. Oh, this is so cool. Can there be a universe where I go Leviathan, attack, Time Walk, attack, have a kill with a double attack of Leviathan? You know what I mean? I won't say a one-turn kill, but it's not because you take an extra turn. Do you know what I mean? Cursed Land. You know what? I'm fine because I'm gonna sack the land to the Leviathan when time comes. Sea Serpents! Oh, this is so sweet. I mean, attacking twice with Sea Serpent via Time Walk sounds very good to me as well. And my dear friend Centaur, you actually have an island, so I just hope you're not going to cast anything good. Okay, this is pretty annoying. Pestilence is pretty good. Ooh, you know what I can do? I'm not going to do it yet. What I wanted to say is I could do Unsummon on my Sea Serpent, and then there's no creature in play. Another Sea Serpent. That's cool. Let's attack. So there are a few things I can do here. I can go Unsummon on Sea Serpent, so the Pestilence is going to die. And then recast Pestilence. I can also do Sea Serpent, next turn Time Walk, and then win the game, I think. So let's do that. That sounds better, doesn't it? Again, it's a little risky because I don't have counter mana up, but I do have Unsummon. You know, if the Centaur plays out a good creature, I can Unsummon. Oh, that's annoying. It's annoying, but I'm not concerned. It's also annoying, but I'm not concerned. Okay, so first we take cursed land damage. Okay, cannot use Paralyze yet, apparently. When can I use Paralyze? When can I untap for Paralyze? I guess I missed my window. This game, you know, this game. Come on. I mean, that's the thing with this game, that if you don't click at the right time, I mean, when am I supposed to click on a Paralyze? Oh, maybe I need to click on a Sea Serpent instead of the Paralyze. Okay. I mean, why? You're activating the Paralyze's ability, right? So it would make more sense to click on the Paralyze. Anyway, never mind. It's water under the bridge. Let's just attack here. Let's just attack here. Here we go, people. Ta 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 ya ta ta ta. Take a dungeon clue. Done. I do not want to fight that old hag. Not again. Please get away. No, no, no. Why? I don't want to go. Can you please leave me alone? Go south to Nevermore Hold. Okay, let's just continue going south. Nevermore Haven. Oh, Cosmic Horde. It's such a cool card. Oh, wait. We're still doing our experiment, right? Okay, food's still cheap here. Food's still cheap. Cursed Wreck, cool card. Nevermore Hold. Duel the Tusk Guardian, sure. I feel like I've defeated so many of these Tusk Guardians and still they don't offer me anything. They're like, let's fight again. Actually, Tusk Guardian, you got a pretty good chance at beating me here. I really need islands. If I can get islands with this hand, I'm good. If I don't, well, it's going to be a short game for me. At least I got a turn one play with Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Again, read the flavor text. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh, and we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Let me show you the flavor text again. Yeah. This is not good. That's the thing with Shandalar. You cannot take a mulligan. But this is better. Let's attack. Let's take an extra turn. Let's slow him down. Get an extra damage in and hopefully exactly get an extra island. Just sweet. I think I'm going to take the forest. I think he plays more green than white. Yes, I know white gives access to disenchant and stuff, but still. Green is like all his creatures, so I feel like if I take green, it's going to be harder for him to cast his creatures. Okay, there's a forest. Okay, so I guess that, yeah, you know, whatever. That plan's out of the window. Birds of Paradise, such a beautiful card. Shall I steal his Birds of Paradise? Because then I can cast Segovian Leviathan next turn. Let's do that. I mean, you can argue, you can say, keep the bird around, steal the big creature he's going to cast with the mana from the bird. I get you, but I want to cast Segovian Leviathan. A lot of people are wondering, why is the Leviathan only a 3/3? Well, that's because in Segovia, the plane of Segovia, everything is much smaller. So in Segovia, this is like a 10/10, you know? But we're like giants in Segovia. Hey, Ancestral Recall. So I could go Recall for a land, but I just want to cast Segovia. Go Leviathan! Pass the turn. So remember, this bad boy has Island Walk, so... Wow, look at him go! Sea Serpent Army. I can now cast the Sea Serpents. That's sweet. It's first attack. Cast the Sea Serpent. Tap 1. Sure. I always felt, especially as a little Timmy, that Sea Serpent should have had Island Walk instead of Island Home. And maybe the ability that if you control no islands that it's buried, because I get that, you know, it needs water to swim in. But I feel like it's too much of a downside, in my opinion. You know, I'm going to attack. I'm going to offer him a trade. I know he's got a bander, so he can just... He's not even going to use the bander. Okay. I know I'm trading my Sea Serpent for a War Mammoth. I realize that. But that's fine. I've got another one. I've got Ancestral Recall. Actually, now I should have attacked with the Sea Serpent as well. That was why. This is the thing. I clicked too quickly. I could have maybe even won the game when I control magic. Only if Timberwolves left. Well, not really. Shall we do Ancestral Recall? Why not? Why not? Ooh, Leviathan again. Let's put some more creatures on the board. Quickly attack, get this game over with. Ooh, a Mind Bomb. I don't have... You know what? I'm going to take the cards because I'm pretty low on money. Ooh, there's a dungeon. You see that? There's a dungeon. Buy 10 food for 15. Ooh, I don't have the dungeon here. I'm sure somebody's watching now and knows the name of all those dungeons by heart, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. I don't. So, I'm like, yeah, I saw the dungeon, but I have no idea. Hey, I gained some extra life. Where's the Nevermore? Okay, so I got to go... Oh! Hey, there's Nevermore. Trade blue amulets for green cards. No, thank you. 2. I guess I should maybe buy this. 10 food for 20 gold. So this is already more expensive. Shall we see what my Hypnotic Spectre... What can we get for a Hypnotic Spectre in this part of the woods? 65. We're making profit. Okay. I'm gonna sell some stuff here. But I'm gonna keep our Hypnotic Spectre is gonna be our price checker to see if we need to sell stuff. I'm gonna go to Aloran Hole. Mind Stealer. Secrets from the Black Castle. Sure. I was hoping for some more secrets, but okay. Trade blue amulets for black cards. Okay. Okay, I think a star is useful. 10 food for 20 gold. Okay. Sedge Beast. Sure, I'll duel the Sedge Beast. I can win an Often Troll. That's always cool. Oi, oi, oi. For the people that don't know, the Often Troll Cup is the biggest old school Magic tournament in Europe. And it actually starts on Thursday, ends on Sunday. It's super cool. If you ever get a chance to, you should go to that tournament. But my hand is not great. Phantasmal Terrain, Segovian Leviathan. This is a card you don't want to have in your opening hand. Counterspell, Control Magic, Island. Okay. This is not great. This is already better. So I'm not going to cast anything. Why? I want to keep Counter Magic open. I think that's better. This is the thing is as well with Strip Mine, you cannot counter a Strip Mine, so it's so annoying. There's nothing you can do against it. Now, of course, I wish I would have played out my Phantasmal last turn. Oh man. Okay, at least there's another island. So I'm gonna go. I mean, he does play with Stone Rain. I'm not going to play out anything. I'm going to pass. I'm going to be disciplined. I mean, Strip Mine's out of the deck, although you can play with multiple Strip Mines. Ooh, he's got mana issues. Well, that changes things. I'm going to change all his mountains slowly into islands, because I got another terrain in my hand. Look at him go. Okay, I'm going to just go another terrain. Gag, now he doesn't have any black. He doesn't have any red. I mean, I have to say, my opening hand, and after that strip, I was really worried, but now I'm back in the driver's seat. Let's go. Lord of Atlantis. Lord of Atlantis. $16 versus 22. Okay, there's an Urk Raider. Okay, that's actually pretty big. Ooh, this is nice. I can go Giant Tortoise. I can go Merfolk. I like this. But he's found his black mana, so I guess he can now start casting stuff. Ooh, that's good. It's an 0-1 now. Okay. I can double block, but I don't want to, because then he can kill... So I'm just going to block like this. I got to be mean. I got to strip. I could go Control Magic Urk Raiders, though. But I got to be mean. Got to be mean. Let's attack with the 2-2. Put him on 14. Keep Counter Magic open. I mean, this is the thing. Oh, yeah. You see, he finds another swamp. That's unfortunate. Because what I wanted to say is you also lose a land drop and a land, of course, by stripping something. You know, it's not just only upside. There's a mummy. Okay, not too worried about the mummy. Oh, I don't have any attacks, though. It doesn't feel great to use a Time Walk here, but I just want to get close to a land. Exactly. Finding a land. Do I want to Control Magic? I don't know. I don't want to. I'm just going to be patient. I just need another land here. I can get a land, I can play the Leviathan. Leviathan is unblockable, you know. Exactly, here we go. There's Leviathan. I mean, if you can find an unsummon, I can even unsummon the merfolk, you know. Let's attack. Okay, and probably if this would have been like competitive Magic, you know, which you never would play with Segovian Leviathan anyway. It's cool though. Maybe you should. But then it would probably keep Counterspell open and wouldn't play a second Leviathan. But in this case, I'm going to go for it. The thing is, usually the rule of thumb with counter Magic is if you're ahead on board, you know, and you have a Counterspell in hand, don't play anything out, just pass. Because you're ahead on board, you're winning. Maybe slowly winning, but you're winning and you've got counter Magic, so that's fine. There we go, a Scimitar. It's actually a nice target to steal. Let's attack. There's the attack again. Sure. No, we don't have to double block actually. I want to say double block, it doesn't change anything. 3 toughness, pretty good, you know. 2 mana, 2/3. It's really good. And also, you know, you can choose not to attack with it. Yes, it deals 2 damage, but it gives you an option, making the card a little bit better. If it was Ella Juggernaut, have to attack, you know, this is a better option. Do we want the Upton Troll? We'll take the cards, because I'm still a little bit broke, I feel. Attacking Windless Mill, really? North, Keeper of Nevermore Hold. Where's that? Where's Windless Mill? Ooh, that's there. I'm afraid I have to go to Windless Mill. Ooh, let's buy this. 10 food for 15 gold. So again, this is one of those cheap places. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the game here because I'm also looking at the clock. I think we've played for about an hour. I'm going to save here. I'm just going to continue next week. I have to say my Leviathan Phantasmal Terrain deck is okay-ish. I mean, it's not, you know, but it's good enough. And I can still see, I can get a lot of cards to make it even better. So I'm excited about it. Let me know in the comments how you feel about my Leviathan deck. I'm happy. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. And see you guys next week.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, putting in the longboat until he's sober, putting in the longboat until he's sober, putting in the longboat until he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. She rises early in the morning. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Put in the stars to the husband, son. Put in the stars to the husband, son. Put in the stars to the husband, son.
Igitus, Figitus, Sumba, Kazee.